It's not letting me. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. I think this is it. Let me see. Oh, nope, that's not it. That's just the live stream. He said, come on now, give it to it. I got you. But also in that too, like we gotta go over like some fundamental stuff. Like I gotta keep it real. Like I wanna know before we get started too. Like, is it okay that I speak to y'all like we family here? If that's cool, just put yes in the comments. I want to make sure that I can speak to y'all like we family too, because like everybody want to know how to get to the bag, but I understand that in these days, like people are in this like microwave society, like where they want it right now. And so that's why, when I said 100K in 100 days, y'all like, oh yeah, give me the money, give me now. But there's some fundamentals. There's some things that we need to talk about, family. And so like, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all, and I'm going to help y'all really get a clear understanding of like some fundamentals and some things that need to be understood from a mindset perspective before we can really go get that money. Okay. So that we got to do that first. I don't want to just like show you how to get to the money, but then like you get money, and then based on habits, like you get the money, then you go do other stuff with it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want y'all to be up in here. Y'all get this money, y'all be at Gucci and Louis Vuitton and what's y'all favorite designer? Y'all like them Dior's, all of that. Y'all, that's what y'all like, right? See, the cool thing about me too is I actually show people how to get that stuff for free. Do that sound good too? But I'm not here for that though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to spoil it, but I'm not here to get y'all the free designer play, right? But I'm here to add some value 100%. Shannon, if you can, it's not allowing me to share my screen yet. So let me know what's up.
It's not giving me the option on the mobile. So I'm logging on to the web version. I'm glad I stopped at McDonald's so I can get on the Wi-Fi. So give me like 2 seconds and I should be able to get you on this one instead.
That's cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. While she's working on that and giving me the ability to share my screen, let me do a little introduction of myself so you guys can kind of know who I am, and then I can skip that part as I start to share my screen, right? So obviously my name is Dion Coopwood. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. Phenomenal Power. You can find me on Facebook at Dion Coopwood. That's Dion with an I, D-I-O-N. And then Coopwood is C-O-O-P-W-O-O-D. That's where you guys can find me. You can follow me, ask me questions. I'm a pretty friendly person. I'm not a weird person by any means of the nature, right? And so who I am and what I do is I am a mindset and financial literacy mentor, where I literally work with people on their mindset to understand that where you are is not your final destination. And as long as I can show you how to literally like navigate and dominate your life from a financial perspective, you can live the lifestyle you want, need, and gotta have. But more importantly, before we get to that part and get to that piece, like the mindset has to be on that level to be able to like manage, right? So like right now, if I gave everybody on this call $1 million, nobody on this call has had $1 million at one lump sum. And I'm not trying to count nobody's pockets, but I don't think that nobody here has had $1 million at one time. And if you got it, I think that the first thing that we would do is probably just go spend a lot of money, right? We're going to write out a list of everything that we wanted and that we probably saw within the last 30 days. And we're going to get on Amazon and we about to go shopping. That's 9 out of 10 people. But you got that one person that made, based upon education and based upon experience and learning throughout the years. I'm getting what I need, right? So based upon experience and knowledge and understanding and maybe some financial literacy, we may have one person that may put some money into some investment accounts. They may, put some money over here into a savings account. They might put some money into some stocks, bonds, some mutual funds. They may do things a little bit different than a traditional individual. And so the reality is that we got to be conditioned to understand what we're really doing in regards to handling money, making money, and really just kind of understanding like the strategies behind like the financial concepts of, being the benefactor of having a lot of money, right? And so from that perspective, I just want to kind of like let everybody know that we can't operate with the same mentality that we have today by tapping in with somebody like the wonderful leader that you guys have in Miss Shanon. Like when I say she's a super awesome person, when I say that she's a leader in the sense of being a leader, when I say that she's a servant leader, somebody who is similar to myself, and this is why we vibe together, where a servant leader will not only lead from the front and lead by example, but then, like she said, we don't just like fish for you. We teach you how to fish because the Bible says if you fish for a man, you feed them for a day. But if you teach them how to fish, you can feed them for a lifetime. So what we want to do is we want to instill that financial literacy. We want to instill the understanding of you can do it yourself. We want to instill that that courage and that do it for self type of nature within all of you guys here. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is exempt, because everybody in here typed in the chat when I first got started and said 2022 is my year. You guys said 2022 is your year, but not understanding that, what is it going to take for me to hit my goals? What is it going to take for me to hit my dreams? Somebody put, what is it going to take for you to hit your goal and hit your dream that you set for 22? Put that in the chat. What is one or two things that you got to do this year in order to hit your goal and your dream? Somebody tell me. Consistency, hard work, hustle, be consistent. Okay, work for it, discipline, get out of my comfort zone, consistency. All right, okay, cool. Network, market. Okay, watch this. This is the very first thing that you have to do. And a lot of the stuff that y'all put in the comments is good, but it's not necessarily what you need to do, right? So this is a mindset exercise, right? So in order for me to hit my goals this year, in order for you to hit your goals this year, everybody do me a favor, put me in the comments. Do me a favor, put me in the comments. Because normally what people don't understand is the enemy is the enemy. A lot of you guys, you're not where you want to go, and you're never going to get there because you're in your own way. It's you against you. Listen, your mom is not the problem, but you blaming it on her. If you got 6 kids, your kids are not the problem because you got 6 kids, but you're blaming it on them. Your spouse is not the problem, but yet you're blaming it on, oh, you don't support. That's not the problem. You're the problem. Let me give you an example. Since we got majority of women on the call, let me use this example. It seems like I see like some kids. So listen, think about it this way. Since we got a majority of women on the call, all the women on the call that have children, majority of us, if we have like young kids, or if you had young kids at some point in time and you took them to daycare, normally if you late for the daycare, and I'm giving this example because I got a baby that's in daycare, she's 3 years old, right? Normally if you late for daycare, they say like either $1 or $5 for every minute you late. And I'm right about that, right? Guess what? When it come to getting them kids on time, oh, I'm not paying no extra. I'm going to be there before it's time to pick the baby up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because I don't want to pay no extra, right? So it's the same way in life. If you want to go out to life and get what you want, you got to have, and you don't want to have to procrastinate it and give life extra time and waste extra time, then you got to get up out of your own way. So just as serious as you would run through a red light to get to that daycare to get that baby on time, just as serious as you may end up swerving a little bit, you may be dipping through traffic and like, yo, I can't be late. I got to get this baby and I got to get this baby on time. It's the same thing for your goals and your dreams. Is y'all understanding what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit more serious about what it is that you want in life. You want to go get that baby on time, but you running through red lights. But you want to be successful. You want to become a 6-figure earner. You said 2022 is your year, but you won't get up a little bit early and you won't stay up a little bit late. Make it make sense to me. You won't write out what you got to do every single day in order to hit your goal. You say you want to make 6 figures and you know that that's $8,000 a month, and you know that your products and your service is X amount of many dollars, but yet you didn't already wrote out how many people you got to service every single month in order to hit that goal, but yet you have not wrote out what you need to do every single day to service those clients, to secure those clients on a day-to-day basis, to secure those clients on a monthly basis to hit that target. Tell me why. Are we afraid to write out what we got to do? And then are we fearful or procrastinatory in regards to us actually getting these things done? Just make it make sense to me. But don't make it make sense to me. I mean, really make it make sense to yourself. Because this is the problem. When I decided that I wanted to become a 7-figure earner, I wanted to make $100,000 a month, I was like, I'm willing to do whatever. It's just like going to get the baby from daycare. I'm willing to run through a red light if that means that means getting to my goal. I'm willing to run through a brick wall if that means that that's what I got to do to get to my goals and my dreams. I'm willing to sacrifice friendship if that means what it means to get to my goals and dreams. I'm willing to cut some people off. I'm willing to stop procrastinating, getting on the phone, talking about a whole bunch of nothing. If it's not about a 6 or 7-figure conversation, and if the things that I'm doing are not generating me no income, I'm not doing it. I can't get involved in it. That's not for me. That's not for me. This is the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Successful people, Unsuccessful people do, I'm not going to say the word, but they do NIGA activities. That's what they do. It's called non-income generating activities. That's what they do. They watch Netflix all the time. They get on the phone with their boyfriend or their girlfriend. They sit on that all the time. They don't work their 9 to 5 and then come home and work at 6 to midnight. They don't do that. That's not a part. They're not willing to sacrifice nothing. They stay partying. They gonna go to the barbecue. They gonna go to every baby shower. They doing everything that they can other than sitting themselves down and focusing on that goal and that dream. And so all of y'all put in the comments, y'all said consistency, work harder. That's cool, but that's not what it's going to take you to get your goal and dream. Let me break it down to you guys. Again, mindset exercise. You have to literally state your goal. Somebody do me a favor. The initial is NIGA, non-income generating activities. Somebody do me a favor. Put your income goal in the comments. Somebody do me a favor, please put your income goal in the comments. What is your annual income goal? 100,000, 200,000, or 250,000? Thank you, Alicia. 100,000. Thank you, Christina. 200,000, 300,000, 100,000, 1 million, 100,000, 500,000. Okay, got it. Okay, so then now this is what you have to do. In order to hit that target goal, well, let me back up. And I know that Shannon gonna love me for this because this probably what she already told y'all. Take whatever goal you put in the comment and don't think that I'm crazy when I tell you this. Take the goal that you put in the comment and double it. Now put your real goal in there. Because here's the deal. The goal that you put in there is what you possibly think that you maybe are worth and what you think you can hit. But the reality is that, like God said, we was made in his image. So why am I going to put a limit on the income that I can and can't make? So if at the very least you think you can make 100, then put 200. And then if you shoot for 200 and you land on 100, then that's okay. But it's not okay if you say you're going to go for 100 and then you kind of slack a little bit. Something maybe might happen and you might get a little down and depressed. And then you finish the year 80,000. You're not a 6-figure earner, but you put in a lot of work and you put in too much work to hit your goal, to not get there. Am I making sense to somebody? Is this helping somebody? Right? Like, just let me know. So then this is what we have to do. So now that we got the real goal, right? That person who put 1 million, your goal is 2 million. Right? So look, and don't be afraid of it because you can hit it. So this is how this works. You take that goal and you say, based upon the products and services that I'm offering, even if you're going through this program and you're not really sure, but you can do this exercise later. But if you got a business that you're running right now, you say, how many of my product or service do I have to sell in order to hit this goal for the year? Then you break that down and say, how many do I have to do for the month? What's the income goal for the month? Then what's the income goal for the week? And then what's the income goal for the day? You got to break your income all the way down to make it very, very small. Then you say, okay, well, I need to make at least $1,000 a day to hit my income goal, right? If that's what the goal is. Then you got to decide how many of these items or how much of your services need to be rendered in order to hit this $1,000 a day. So somebody that's selling a product that's 500, you need to service 2 clients every single day to hit your $1,000 a day goal. So now it's a little bit more achievable. But then this is how you really hit the goal. You write down every single thing that has to be done every single day for you to make that $1,000. For somebody in here is going live on social media, which is your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter. They got a new Twitter space now. Your TikTok account. For some people, it's just going live every day for at least 30 minutes to an hour. For somebody, it's cold calling. Now, I need to make sure that I call at least 50 clients a day in order to hit my goal. For somebody else, it may just be showing up and do a vendor event. Okay, I need to do a vendor event, at least one vendor event a week, because I'm going to talk to the X amount of many people, and I know that I'm going to be able to secure my goal for the week. Whatever it is that you got to do for that day and that week and that month, and to add it up to hit your goal, these are measurable, actionable items. You can't say consistency because we don't know what consistency doing what. Because now once you figure out what you got to do, now you can put hard work on top of that. Now you can put consistency on top of that. Now you can put dedication on top of that. Does this make sense to anybody in here? Am I making sense? I'm speaking from an aspect of an individual who's doing $100,000 months. I'm not here telling you what you need to do, and this is not stuff that I'm not doing. This is not income that I'm not making. You looking at somebody, this is what I do. This is like, I've been doing this consistently. I'm a 6-year full-time entrepreneur. All I know is success. All I know is winning. I don't know what failure is. I don't know what it is. That I don't know what that is. I don't fail. I just learned a lesson. I figured out and I just move forward. That's what we do. That's what we do. Because I'm already expecting. I'm already physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually prepared for things that's going to happen. And I'm prepared to go ahead and get over the hump. And we're going to hit a reset button and we're going to continue to push forward. That's what I do. But you have to condition your mindset to know that you can actually do these things. But then at the same time, while your mindset is there in condition, then you could go ahead and put together these notes and put together these actions and then measure this stuff every single day. So then what you do is you go get yourself a calendar. You go get a calendar every single day. You should be writing out what you got to do. And then you should be checking this stuff up every single day. If y'all go to sleep without doing what you're supposed to do every single day, you failed today. That's on you. You got to live with that. You can't blame that on the kids. You got to find time for it. You can't blame that on your mama. You can't blame that on nobody. That's you. It's you versus you. Everybody gets success misconstrued and misunderstood because they too busy pointing the finger and blaming somebody. They too busy, the job and my auntie, and then it's you. It's you. You're the one. I was working a job, literally paying me $130,000 a year. This was 6 years ago when I left. And I was only working 4 days a week. And I decided that working 4 days a week for $130,000 a year, I said that was pennies. I'm worth way more than that. Y'all got to come up off some more bread. And they weren't willing to come up off some more bread. So I said, I got to go. I was no longer willing to sacrifice $100,000 a year when I knew that I was worth at minimum $100,000 a month. Do anybody hear me in here? Does anybody understand what I'm saying? If this is good, put yes in the comments. Y'all let me know. Y'all just let me know. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. I don't want to be talking and then somebody saying, this dude sounds crazy. Yeah, I do sound crazy. I sound crazy until you go on my page and you look at all of the accomplishments I had just because I believed in myself and I worked hard. It sounded crazy to my friends that I'm no longer friends with when I told them that, this job is not paying me enough. And they looked at me like, dude, you the highest man on the totem pole. What are you talking about? You sound crazy. Dude, I could run these stores for Sprint and T-Mobile and do this store manager work and stuff. I could run my own business. This ain't enough money, man. They thought I was crazy. And because they thought I was crazy, because the conversation I was having with them wasn't in direct alignment, I had to sever the ties. This is why they say everybody can't go with you. This is why majority of the successful people have Lamborghinis, because they only got 2 seats. So it's gonna be you and probably that ride or die. Everybody can't go with you. Now, that's just what success looks like. Now, if you don't care about success and you cool, then you go get you a bus and you can fit 30, 40, 50 people on that and everybody could go with you, but just understand and know you ain't going nowhere fast. You're gonna be in the same spot you was last year trying to figure out why. And the reason why is because a lot of what you guys got to do is you got to audit your circle. It's some people that you guys are hanging around. It's some people that you guys are spending a lot of time with that they are no good for the future. They're not. And you're going to have to be okay with literally like Shanon, when I say she's going to take everybody where you guys are looking to go, you guys are here for a reason. You guys made an investment to be here. First of all, I'm proud of you guys for doing that. But then more than that, you guys are with a leader who actually truly cares and she's pouring into the community. And and I like to toot her horn because from the time that the little bit of time that I've known her, she don't even like to brag on herself. So I brag for her, she's making a lot of daggone money. And she's showing you guys how to make the same money she's making. If that ain't a leader, I don't know what is. She's the ultimate epitome of a leader. So you guys are hanging with people and you think that they hating on you. They're not hating. They're not hating on you. They're not hating. The reality is that you just actually have grown and become a new person. You're evolving. You can't stay in the same environment. It's like a butterfly. The butterfly, it crawls around before it goes into the cocoon and it hatches. Once it hatches, it does look like a new person. It starts to fly. It starts to mingle with people that's actually on its level. That's a totally different person. So when your friends say you acting weird, or do you think that they hating on you because now you around people that's making money, you're around people that's pouring into you, you're around people that's giving you that encouragement, you're around people that's having a conversation that you need to be around, then things change. And I say audit your circle, and I say start doing it like yesterday, because if you hang around enough successful people long enough, you will be the next successful person. Success and failure leaves clues. And Shanon is consistently leaving clues of success. She's consistently leaving clues of success, consistently. And you guys are in the midst of an amazing person. And a lot of you guys are, when I tell you there's a lot, I feel like the majority of you guys, to make the investment that you made to be here, everybody in this room, you are one decision away. You're one decision away from changing the trajectory of your lifestyle forever. It's somebody in here it's you. If that's you, put me in the comments. It's somebody in here that's like, yo, like, it's right. I'm right at the point where it's my time. It's right at the point where it's my time. It's my time. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I want to give you guys a little information. Hopefully Shanon made it where I can share my screen now. I want to go over a little information with you guys in regards to understanding like personal credit, understanding business credit, how to start your LLC the right way, and then give you guys some avenues and some really good banks that a lot of people don't know about that you can go to. And instead of you applying, and if you say you like, yeah, I got good credit, and you know that you should, when you apply, it's going to be an approval, but you're not really sure the limit that they're going to give you. And then when you apply, they give you like $1,000, $2,000. That's like, dude, that's not fair, right? But the reality is that you're just not going to the correct banks, because there are some banks out there that will not only will they support a new business owner, but they'll support individuals from a aspect of, they kind of operate on an aspect of like a credit union. This is why credit unions are really good banks to bank with, because credit unions are considered non-for-profit, and where you got regular banks are for-profit. So when you think about non-for-profit versus for-profit, the banks, this is why they give you higher interest rates. They give you the least amount of money on credit cards and things like that. And you kind of feel like they sticking me, right? Whereas you go to credit unions, they're going to give you more money and they'll give you lower interest rates because they are for the community. They're not for profit, if that makes sense, right? So this is why people always push, credit unions versus your traditional bank, like a Chase and things of that nature. So there are some banks that I'm going to actually give you guys today that you'll be able to go to. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually do a little application too here on the spot. So that way you guys can kind of see how to apply the right way and things of that nature. If this is good for you guys and this is good for the next, I'll take like at least the next 30 minutes. Just let me know if that sounds good to you guys. Just put yes in the comments. All right, cool. I've seen some familiar faces in here too from the last time we were on live. That's pretty cool. I like that. You guys showing up. I love it. All right, cool. So let me share my screen here. Give me 1 second. See if I can share now. Oh yeah, I can share. Cool. I'm gonna breeze through like some of these first slides because I kind of went over some of this stuff, but especially like my intro part. So, all right, cool. Here we go. So as you guys can already see, I kind of went over like who I am, what I do, and what I have going on. Similar to Miss Shanon, I do have a mentorship program as well, where I teach everything. Like I teach a whole lot from a financial literacy perspective, but I definitely teach what I'm actually going over with you guys today. But it was just on my heart to start my mentorship program. I started about 7 months ago because it just got to the point where people was always like, hey, how are you so successful? How are you making all of this money? Like, every time we look up, you're doing something amazing. You got all these different accomplishments. And so we want to kind of like, I want to like get with you and kind of run my idea and say, I say, you know what, let me start a mentorship program. So I am the owner, sole owner of Dominate the Decade Mentorship Group. And then I also have my own credit repair company called Precise Credit LLC, where we help individuals obviously position themselves to have a better, credit report from that perspective, to leverage other people's money to be able to have the lifestyle they want, need, and gotta have, right? Married, 3 kids. I got 14, 13, and 3. So yeah, I got some kids going into high school, man. It's crazy. I just relocated from Chicago to Georgia. So shout out to all my Georgia peaches. And then, shout out to all my Chicago people. We got anybody in here as well. You guys are amazing. Those are kind of like my two cities there, right? But I literally just relocated to Georgia 2 weeks ago, man. Got my whole family down here, brought my mom as well with me. So I just been blessed by the best to be able to do some amazing things within my life here. So just amazing run, man, amazing run, right? So let's briefly talk about financial literacy gaps and what that means to our community, how we can overcome that. And then obviously as a business owner, you guys step into, obviously some of you guys are already business owners. You may have to make some of these changes that I'm talking about. And if you haven't already established a business, I'm gonna show you how to structure that and, go over some very, very beneficial things and tell you why you want to structure your business this way. So that way you can really position yourself from a financial perspective, okay? So here's the truth. This is the truth. Remember, I said I'm going to talk about some fundamentals because we need to understand what we're talking about in regards to money, so that way when we get this money in our hands, we don't make the same mistake that we would have made based upon not having that knowledge and information, right? So there's a financial literacy gap where universities, colleges, high schools, they're not really teaching financial literacy the way that it needs to be taught, right? So that means that whether we at home, whether we at school, no matter where we at, we end up kind of finding out the hard way. If anybody here feel like from a financial perspective, you're figuring things out the hard way, just put me in the comments. Because I know that I did. Like, I never really had no introduction to credit. Nobody set me down at the round table and said, hey, son, this is the way your credit score looks. This is how a credit report is supposed to be handled. Don't have late payments. Pay all your bills on time. Here's a credit card. Here's a line of credit. That was absent in the, and I know that that's absent in our community, right? So that means that the results of that is lack of credit and fundamentals of intelligence, bad credit habits and costly credit mistakes, not understanding every day with bad credit is costing you thousands. People don't understand that walking around with a 300, 400, 500, heck, even some 600s is just like costing you a lot of money. Like, because you got to think about it from this aspect. When you go out and you buy a house, you buy a car or anything else, there are certain criteria and certain credit scores and credit profile parameters that need to be met to get that maximum, like the best APR percentage. So that means that you're not spending a whole lot of money in interest, right? And so if we're not taught that and we don't understand that, then that means that for every decision we make as adults from a financial perspective, like it's costing us money, whether we are in a good position from a good credit position or a bad credit position. Like, it's costing us money, right? So much money that this is money where if we have debt, and most Americans have debt, well, we could be taking the money that we would have saved to just like eliminate and eradicated some of our debt. But because, again, nobody taught us this, and again, because we don't know no better, then guess what? It's issues that we have to deal with, long term, and it's costing us money. And it's like we gotta get taught how to handle this thing, like how to really do it the right way, right? So, question for everybody in the comments: what do we normally use our credit for? Like when we decide that I'm going to use my credit, what do we normally use it for? To go purchase what? Let me know in the comments. Let's see what people got. Car. Okay, car, definitely a car. Yep. House and car, business supplies. So you cheating. equipment, credit cards. All right, toys. Oh, Jesus. We buying toys with credit now? Inventory, car, house, products, car. All right, cool. So here we go. Look, check this out. 9 out of 10 of Americans, this is what they're using their credit for: a house and a car. So whoever said house, car, y'all was 100% right. Right? This is what we spend. Like, this is when we decide to go do a consumer transaction, which means that I'm going to take my name and my social security number and I'm going to put it on a dotted line to purchase something, which is normally a large purchase that is considered an installment loan, which is where you owe somebody some money. You got to set payment over a specific time, right? This is what we use it for. But this is what happens for us. This is the result of bad credit. If you have good credit and you're going to get this, let's just say this Benz, this might be somebody's dream car, right? Drop your dream car in the chat. Benz, BMW, whatever you like, put your car in the chat, right? If you're going to get a $25,000 loan at a 5-year term at 3.5% interest rate because you got good credit, your payments is about $454 a month. You're paying $27,240 for this vehicle, right? But look at the person with bad credit. The person with bad credit pays 23% interest rate for the same car. The $25,000 loan in 5 years, they paying $704 a month. So you mean to tell me, Dion, if me and my brother go get the same car, I got good credit, he got bad credit, he's going to pay $15,000 more for the same car than I would? The answer to that is yes. Isn't that crazy? Y'all got the same car, same miles, same year, same everything, same car. But literally, like there's almost a 300, like just like a $250 monthly car, no difference, just based upon having bad credit. So once that car is paid off, person B with the bad credit is paying $15,000 more for their car. Maserati and Benz, Range Rover, I love it. Stick with them cars. Y'all gonna get them cars. Y'all gonna get them this year. Okay, watch. Shannon gonna help y'all. Now check this out. Look at the house. Good credit, $1,000 a month payment, right? For $250,000. They paying $367 once the loan is done, based upon the 2.75 interest rate. And y'all know right now these interest rates ain't nowhere near this. This is. I know the interest rates are ridiculous right now. For anybody that's in the mortgage or house buying process or industry, the rates are crazy right now, right? But this is what the rates look like right now. So if you had bad credit, that same loan, you're paying an extra $115,000 more for that same house just because you got bad credit. We talk about the difference between somebody that's got a 750 and somebody that may got, let's just call it a 580, 590. This is the difference that it makes. Like, this is the difference. Like, somebody tell me, what could you do with $115,000 kept in your pocket? What would you do with that? What would you do with that? What would you do with that? Like, I'm literally going to save somebody today, because we have, as adults, we have to make decisions based upon our credit every single day, and it's costing us money. We're not realizing it. We're not realizing it. Invest, invest, invest. Buy another property, buy another house. That's investment. Good. Pay off student loans, buy a house. Good. All right, cool. Good, 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 good. All right, good. Here we go. Here's the benefits of having good credit. Watch this. Watch how this works. Somebody said invest. So watch this. If we were taught about investing, and even if you decided to invest right now at your current age, I got this set up for it. If you was 20 years old, right, and you invest your money for 30 years, and that same, look, let me go back. This same $570 that you spending, that you saving extra money. You took that $570 that you're saving now, right? Because think about it. Look, the house right here, based on having good credit, is giving you extra $320. The car, based upon having good credit, is giving you $250. So you got extra $570 a month that you're saving now. This is the game changer, y'all. Extra $570 a month based upon average market returns. In 30 years, you got $2 million. Come on, y'all. So if you're 20 and you do this to 50, you got $2 million waiting on you. If you're 25, you do this to 55, you got $2 million waiting on you. This is just based upon having good credit and taking the money that you're saving and you putting it into what's called a mutual fund, right? Which average a 12% rate of return annually. Like this is literally like, this is what people who have financial literacy, this is the kind of decisions that they make. And so while we're sitting around, we're trying to figure out why we're not living the lifestyle we want to live, why we don't have it that good. That's because every single day we're running around making decisions based upon our credit, and we don't realize it. We don't realize it. So guess what? The goal today is I'm going to talk about this stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to put yourself in a good position to have good credit. But not only that, I'm going to show you how to get to that bag, how to make the proper investments as a business owner to literally like triple up the bag and put yourself in a position where you can go ahead and live the lifestyle you deserve. Y'all deserve it. Somebody put I deserve it in the comments. You deserve it. Ain't no point of being here living on earth and I got to watch somebody else live a good lifestyle that I should be living too. That don't make no sense. Like, I live a good lifestyle. I would like to think Shannon lives a good lifestyle. It's some people in here, it's some people in this room that deserves to live the same type of lifestyle we live in or better. Why not you? Because we just got to condition our mindset. We got to go get it. That's all. But we're going to get it. Effective today, effective immediately. We're going to go get it, right? So here we go. Benefits of having good credit, right? And listen, just because I do credit, I don't mean I got an 850 credit score. Y'all looking at my score. I got a 777, I don't have an 850. And this is the reason why this is going to be super simple, but I'm going to teach y'all something today. Don't fall in love with credit score. Okay? I tell that to all my clients all the time. Stop falling in love with your score. Just because I do credit, I don't got to have an 850. 850 ain't going to do nothing for me. When you decide to go and buy a car, and you shouldn't be even putting in your personal name, but I'm just teaching y'all something here. When you go to buy a car, all you need is like a 725 plus to get the best interest rate that they would have possibly give you at the car lot anyway, or at a credit union. If you're going to go buy a house, all you need is like a 760. That's putting you in a situation, a position to get the best interest rate on purchasing a house. So my thing is why do I need 800, 850? It ain't doing nothing for me. It ain't put me. John got 800, I got a 770. When we walk into the bank, we get the same treatment. The treatment get a little unsexy once you walk in there with a 500 or a 600. They get to being real disrespectful. You don't get these lines of credit that I was easily able to get. You don't get this kind of stuff. They like, hey, yo, you can sit over there. While we sitting over here in the back, the room got AC in and they serving us champagne. Is this making sense? You got to start going to places and being able to know you afford to be there. And then when you walk in there, they treat you with respect. And then when they pull your credentials, they got to put a little bit more extra respect on top of your name because you got it all together. It's kind of like driving a car and you got your license and insurance. So you could do a little bit. You ain't even worry about the police. You're like, oh, I ain't worry about them. I'm good. I got my license and insurance. I'm good. They can't say nothing to me. You know what I mean? It's the same way with your credit. Somebody put credit in the comments because today y'all got to start taking some accountability and put respect on your credit. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm talking about this stuff here today, and I came to add value because a lot of you guys are going to need your credit to be in place, business and personal, in order to take advantage and literally get your business going the way that it needs to go. Because most people don't go into business, can't grow and scale their business because they don't have any capital. Is y'all understanding what I'm saying? I have not taken a dollar of my money, none of my money to start none of my businesses. I just got good credit. I leverage that to go get other people money, and I put that into my business. I'll pay y'all back later. I'll pay you back later. It ain't no difference between when I go get a car. Ain't nobody in here going to get a $50,000, $60,000 car and giving them $50,000, $60,000. You say, hey, yo, I want to use my credit, and I want to pay y'all back monthly. That's what you do. That's what you do. Same thing with your house. Nobody going to get nobody $200, $500, $750, $1 million for the house. You're going to say, hey, listen, I want to use my credit and I want to pay y'all back monthly. Is that a deal? Can we work out that a deal? Is that a deal? So why would you do anything different with your business? Tell me that. The reason why is because we haven't been taught that credit is a way to leverage other people's money. We go to the bank, we're going to get their money. We're going to let them loan us some money. You're going to give me 50, you're going to give me 100,000, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that into my business. Do y'all feel like if you had $100,000 today, that you could start your business and you can purchase all the equipment and you probably would literally definitely know that you'll make 6 figures before the year ended? Because a lot of people that you like, yo, I got to get started. But you like, I'm not really sure how to get started because I'm low on cash. I'm low on cash. I need some money, right? So the thing is we got to understand that credit is very essential to our success, right? It's very essential because it's going to help you. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say, not everybody here needs credit because there's some people with some money. There's some people that say, hey, yo, look, I got 50,000 sitting right here. I got 10,000 sitting right here. I'm cool. I can make that investment into my business. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm also all good. And so if you're that person, good. You're good. But if you're not that person, then I'm just here to just help somebody understand, right? So the benefits of having good credit is we can leverage other people's money. We can invest the money that we had into interest over time, like we just was talking about. We got access to business credit, right? We got financial leverage and security. Hey, look, this is a big one. We create generational wealth when we got good credit, y'all. We create generational wealth with that one. That's the opportunity to start growing, scale a business. And we got the ability to take advantage of partnership opportunities. So if I say, hey, yo, I want to partner with you. I want to go get this property. I want to start this business over here. You got the funds and ability to be able to go into business with me instead of having to pass up on an opportunity that could have potentially created you $5,000 to $10,000 a month passive income, right? And then here's a super, super cool one that a lot of people overlook. You have a different level of confidence and mental stability because a lot of the decisions, a lot of the issues that we'll be facing on the day-to-day is because our finances is not necessarily in order. So it makes us make decisions that we wouldn't normally want to make based upon our financial pocket when we should be making decisions based upon, I know what's the right decision to make mentally. That's like when people go out and they steal stuff, they carjack people, they go in your house and they robbing people and they doing all that because there's a lack of funds. The finances is not necessarily where it needs to be. And majority of the times it starts with credit, because credit allows you to have access to funds. And then the funds allow you to be able to go ahead and generate income. And then if you got income, then now you can make more mental stable decisions. Hopefully this is making sense. I'm not losing nobody, right? Because when you can't sleep at night and you're thinking about your finances, that's normally what keeps you up. And normally when people are up and they have to make this, life changing and altering decisions, normally it's not decisions that's working out for the best, right? So let me show you this again. I show this because I don't show this to brag or nothing like that, but I show this to show people what's possible. This is not to impress nobody, but to press upon you what's possible, right? And within like a year or two time frame, boom, I was able to acquire, and this is on the personal side of my business. I got over $1 million in capital. But this is on the personal side. On my personal side, on my personal credit, I got almost $300,000 in available credit. Listen, y'all, credit is just like cash. If somebody called me right now and say, hey, we want to go to Jamaica, let's go out of the country, go to Jamaica. If that trip was $3,000, I could just put it on my credit card. That's not a problem, right? If I wanted to go to take the kids to Disney World tomorrow, I could put it on credit. That's not a problem. Credit is cash. People too busy trying to work and make money, but then you're working yourself to death. But when you can just have good credit and you can go and ask 3, 4, 5 banks and they all you give you $15,000, $20,000 lines of credit, now you got $100,000. But it would take you way longer and a whole lot more work to get that same $100,000, right? There are some people in here that got good credit right now, and if I gave you some specific banks, you can go get $250,000 in lines of credit. And you could use that same $250 if it was cash. There's no difference than the money on a credit card than what's actually in your bank account. There ain't no difference in that. It all spends the same. It's money. But this will go a little bit further because once you spend it, then they give it to you again. Whereas the one that's in your bank account, when you spend it, you got to go work for that one again. That's not a fair exchange. Right? We exchanging time for money. We don't need to be doing that, right? We need to change education and the thought process, and we need to think and grow rich. It's education for value, right? Forget the monetary side of everything. Like let's really think about the education piece, right? So somebody in here, let me know, what could you do with $100,000 in spending power? What would that do for your business? How would that look? How would that look for your business if you had $100,000 you could spend in your business like right now? Like, how would that look for your business? Would that be good for your business? Would your business just go to a whole nother level? Like, see, these are some of the approvals that I got for my business in the last 12 to 18 months. We're talking about 21,000, 15,000, 35,000, 10,000, 15,000. Like this changes the game for somebody. This changes the game for somebody. Brick and mortar, like see what I'm saying? Like you get to invest money and you get to create that generational wealth, right? That's what it's all about, right? So let's position for 100K in less than 100 days. So go ahead. This is the part where you definitely got to take notes. 100% take notes, right? This is the criteria. I don't care what nobody else say. I don't care what nobody else taught you guys. I don't care. I'm telling you based on experience, based upon what I've seen, based upon the industry that I'm in, based upon me helping people get money. Don't worry about your credit score, but at the very bare minimum, you got to at least be in that good credit category, which means you got to have a 680 or better, right? You got to have a 680 or better, guys. No missed payments, at least. And if you got some missed payments, they can't be in the last 3 years. They can't be. Because most lenders are definitely looking at the last 3 years because that's normally what pops up on your credit report. But the payments go for 4 or 7 years, but they normally looking at the last 36 months. Anything after that, they're not going to judge you that hard, right? But your payment history need to be 100%. At worst case scenario, 99% and none in the last 3 months. So payment history need to be 100%. Credit card utilization need to be below 10%. This is the one that get people the most. Credit card utilization be 80%, 90%, 100%, 110. We spending more money than we ain't got. Credit card utilization need to be 10% or below. No derogatory marks. You can't have no collections, no charge-offs, no evictions, no public records. You can't have none of that on your credit profile. Think about it. Think about all this stuff we're going. If you was the bank, just think, would you loan yourself some money if you was the bank, right? Credit age need to be 3 years or better. Just get everybody 2. Most people credit age be 1 year, maybe 2 years. That means that you don't have any seasoned accounts and you haven't been handling credit that long. Most of the time, most people's seasoned account is they student loans. And then they trying to aggressively get somebody in the credit repair industry to delete those when you're not even knowing that you're hurting yourself more than helping yourself, because you're deleting the history, which is 15% of your credit score. But this is just all education. I'm just breaking down the education of understanding credit, right? You need 10 or more positive on-time paying accounts on your credit profile. So most people got 3 accounts, 4 accounts, 5 accounts, 6 accounts. Get 10 or more accounts, because the banks are trying to figure out, have you been doing business with other people and other banks and other financial institutions, and have you been paying them back, and are you a good person to do business with? That's what happens. All right. And then the last one is going to be less than 5 inquiries. So a lot of people, they go out and they apply for lines of credit trying to get approved, and you got all of these inquiries. Inquiries stay on your credit profile for 24 months. So when the bank see that you done went apply, they're gonna automatically decline you. You can have a 700, they still gonna decline you, because they say this person been out aggressively trying to get money. We don't know what they got going on. We're gonna stop this show. You ain't gonna get no money from us. We're not gonna be a part of that rodeo. We're not gonna do that, right? And then listen, if for some odd reason you're having issues with credit card utilization, credit age, it's good for lenders to see that you got a line of credit on your credit profile with at least a $10,000 limit and 5 years or more. So that means that if you're having credit age issues or you have a credit card utilization issues, does anybody in here know like what you can add to do that? I literally just gave you the answer, but what can you add in order to help increase your credit profile, to increase the years and to decrease the utilization? Walter, you cheating, man. Walter's in my class, y'all, so Walter already know the answer. But there you go. Walter, you cheat, man. Yes, a trade line. So add your trade line, because one thing we can't go back and get and fix is age. We got to buy age in order to help our credit profile out. So if you go get your trade line, you might end up something $10,000 limit, maybe 10 years of history. You might end up spending $500, $600, $700, $800, maybe $900. And that in itself is a great investment to your financial future, right? Yep. I ain't mad at you, brother. I like that. That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, cool. So this is literally put a start by this one. If you're talking about going out and getting business funding and business lines of credit, the reality is that as a business owner, you're going to have to personally guarantee your business. That means that when you fill out that application, you're going to have to apply and put your social security number down, and they're going to check your personal credit profile to determine whether they should give your business some money or not, right? The only way that you can avoid having them look at you as a business owner to give you money, and this is just to get money as your EIN as the business only without any personal guarantee as the business owner. Make sure you guys write this down. Your business needs to be established for at least 2 years, 24 months. Now, I will say that there are some lenders that'll let you slip through the cracks of 12 months, which is 1 year, but you need to be in business for at least 24 months. You need to have a business bank account. And then in that business bank account, you need to show proof of the last 90 days. In that business bank account, you need to show that your business has been generating $50,000 to $75,000 a year consistently, minimum. That's what's going to allow them to say, okay, well, you want to get a line of credit for your business as your business only. You need to be in business for at least 2 years, sir. Yep. You need to have a business bank account, and we need to see income going through that business bank account. Yep. How much a year? At minimum 50, but you don't have to show like no more than 75,000. So between 50 and 75,000 need to be going into that business bank account, for that year. And then normally what lenders do is they're gonna say, all right, we want to see your last 90 days bank statement. So send us the last 3 months, and then we'll determine whether we're gonna approve you or not, right? But you could bypass all of that, because normally most people have not been in business long. They just starting up, and most people don't have a business bank account, and then most people not showing that kind of income as a business owner, right? So then because of that, they'll still give you the same line of credit they would have given you, but then you just got to have good credit to get that same line of credit. Is this making sense to somebody? If it's making sense, put yes in the chat. This is with all banks, credit unions, traditional banks, it doesn't matter. This is the criteria. Okay, good. Everybody is on. Okay, cool. Y'all on point. Good. All right. So now let's talk about establishing our LLC, and let's talk about not only establishing, but establishing it the right way. So here we go. So establishing my LLC and establishing it the right way, the very first thing that we got to do before we go get articles of incorporation, before we get our EIN number, is we need to go get a business address. Right? Revenue, 50 to 75,000 revenue. Right? You can still qualify for some lenders with less than 50, but we're talking about normally what they like to see. That's normally what they would like to see. Some lenders are on a high end of 75,000. Okay. It just depends on how much, the lender you go to, how much money you're requesting, what kind of line of credit to. So as we establish in our LLC, most people, when they start their business, they just get an EIN number. And they say I'm in business. Yeah. You're far from in business. I'm sorry to break the bad news. And you're definitely not going to get any type of funding for your business just having just EIN number, especially we talk about big, large lines of credit. And then you're also not going to be able to go and put a house or a car in your business name. You need to establish a business and start establishing business credit. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys, this is the roadmap, but I'm going to give you guys where you actually can go to get these things done. Okay. So first thing you want to do is you want to go secure a business address. So you guys can go to ipostal1.com. I'm going to put it in the chat for you guys. You go to ipostal1.com. I do apologize. I should have had this on this presentation for you guys. All right. But I'm going to put it in the chat. ipostal1.com. Yep. See, she said, yes, that's who I'm with. Good. ipostal1.com. You can go get your virtual address for $10 a month. You can pick you a nice downtown location, a nice skyscraper building, right, for $10 a month. Let me tell you why this is important. First of all, you need to, when you establish your LLC and you apply for your EIN and your articles of incorporation, you need to put down a business address so that way when your business is formatted and established, your business address is on there. Because if somebody look up your business, that's called public record. And if they look up your business and it's your house that show up, first of all, now you just literally like put yourself in harm's way. Now everybody know where you live at. That's a problem. And then now when you go to these banks and you doing these credit applications and you got to put your house on there, yo, you supposed to be a business owner. How you say you a business owner? You got your house address down and they search your business up and they look your business up and your house address come up and now they looking at your house, right? There's actually a form to change that. I do apologize. I'm off the top of my head. I forget what form it is to change that. But you could go on irs.gov and they got like literally the form is there for you to change your business. I forget the number of that form. Dang, I'm sorry about that, Aisha. But I'm actually going to you can literally like Google, just Google business change business address form, and it pops up right up on Google. It's simple, easy, right? All right, so here we go. Then in regards to, Credit, if you can, just drop everything that I'm talking about in the chat for me so I won't have to type it. I appreciate that. Then when we're talking about, now we like, so as the business, the company that we're trying to get funds for, they see, okay, they look up our business, they see a nice skyscraper, they're like, okay, this is they really established. Okay, cool, this is good. Now, what about our business telephone number, right? We need to go to grasshopper.com and get us an 800 number. Grasshopper.com will give you 800 number. You can get a vanity number, whatever, but it's $24 a month. $24 a month. $25 a month. Now you got an 800 number. Then this is what you do. You take the 800 number. They're gonna automatically assign an extension, and they're gonna set it up so when somebody calls an 800 number, it actually really rings your telephone. So now you don't have to give out your personal number to people, and people be calling your phone all types of weird. Like I said, again, it's majority of women in this chat today and in this Zoom call. So you got to think, if you running and operating a business and you got to give your number to men, you may not want to give your number out to people. People act weird. Like you got somebody got your personal cell phone number. That's not good for business. They could call you at any time. They could start stalking you or harassing you. And then again, from a business perspective, when these companies are looking you up and they're looking at your credit application, they're like, yo, like her business phone number is the same as her personal. Come on now. Thank you, Walter. I appreciate you, brother. 8822. I was going to say 8820, but I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but 8822B. There you go. I appreciate you, brother. Right? Makes sense. So you want to make sure that you got an 800 number. Then at that point, you can go ahead and file articles of incorporation to get your EIN number, but I would definitely suggest, because I got this a little bit out of order. After that, I would definitely suggest you guys go secure your intellectual property, which is your domain. So like whatever the name of your business is, make sure that that's available. Like, and this is really kind of like in order, but out of order. So normally what I do is I check both. So I'm going to check I'm gonna go to my Secretary of State to start filing my articles of incorporation to make sure that the business name is actually available, right? So once I've established that the business name is available, then I go to googledomains.com and I just check and make sure that domain is available, right? So now what I do is I'll go ahead and I'll purchase that domain, right? So you go to google.domains.com. I'll purchase www. Let's just say, let's call it teasandmore.com. So I'll purchase teasandmore.com, right? And then what I'll do is I'll turn around and while I'm registering it, I'm going to register, get my professional email. It's going to be $8 a month. They're going to try to sell you the $12 version, drop that 12 and put that 8 on there, right? So you pay the $8 a month, they're going to give you a professional email. So it'll be dion@teasandmore.com. Then I'm going to go right back to my articles of incorporation and I'm going to go ahead and pay for establishment and get my LLC established for teasandmore.com. And then on my application, I'm putting down my business address, my business 800 number. You know what I mean? I'm putting down my business email. I'm putting everything down there, right? So now my business is established with all of the business entities in it, right? Then now I go ahead and get my EIN number. Now I'm going to I go to irs.gov and now I'm going to file and get my EIN number and put my business name down there. I'm going to put in the type of business that I'm establishing. I'm going to put everything in place. Now I'm a little bit more official, right? Thank you, Creation LLC. Is this good, y'all? Let me know if this is good. Put yes in the comments. Let me know. I want to make sure that I'm helping somebody here today because most people don't do, like, they're not having this conversation. This is the fundamentals, right? We got to learn the fundamentals. Yep. Yep. So if you're going to start a different trade, yes, I would definitely recommend, especially for tax purposes, if you guys, anytime you're going to start another business or different type of venture, like she said, she do online tutoring, she already got an LLC. Well, if she's going to do short shirts and start a t-shirt business, whole new LLC. And then for tax purposes, one business may be making money. You can actually, if they both making money, then to offset taxes, and again, I'm not no tax professional, but you can have one making money, have one file, one is a loss, and kind of offset everything. Like, get with your tax professional, they'll help you out with that. Right. But Ms. Marquita, you can always change it. Just kind of go back through and get everything set up and then just go and do the change form and you have everything set up the right. Because remember, y'all, whatever business you establish, it's all public record. All a person got to do is know the name of your business and they can literally see everything about your business. It's public record. You can't hide that stuff, right? Unless you put your business underneath for trust, you know, that's a whole separate conversation, but that's an option too, right? So then now here's a really, really cool one. Because now, again, if we asking for money, we want to make sure that if we asking for money for our business or if we're going to put our car in our business name, you want to go to a car like y'all got to understand, like establishing a business and establishing business credit, this changes the game, right? And so when we go in to do business with these companies, they want to know that we actually exist. One of the first things they're going to do is they're going to Google you. Y'all think about this. Y'all tell me in the comments. If somebody came to you to do business, we talk about $50,000, $100,000 worth of business, and that was somebody you had to do business with to depend on them to pay you back, and you looked them up on Google, but you couldn't find them, would you want to loan them some money? Just yes or no? Just let me know. I mean, I'm just trying to make it make sense. We got to think like the bank. I know I ain't loaning you no money, but I can't even find you. But you telling me your business is making 6 figures a year, and I'm like, look, I'm trying to look you up, and I can't find nothing. Like, this doesn't even make sense. That's like loaning like credit says, I don't know you, but I know that you're good with handling money. That's what credit says, right? That's what credit, that's called credit. We go ask for people to loan us money all the time, houses, cars, and they don't know us. But then the only way they can know us is pull our credit report, right? That's the only way. Other than that, they don't know us. So that's the only way for people to get to know you, right? So this is the deal. Go to google.business.com and set your biz up on Google. Put your baby on Google. And this is the way that it's going to work. I'm gonna give you guys the roadmap. So when you go in there to create and set up your account, because like literally when you Google your business, y'all should be popping up. So you're going to go in there and create your account, right? You're going to put in all your business information, everything on. They're going to make you verify that you're the actual owner of the business. You can do it 3 ways. You can either send something in the mail, which is like a perforated like postcard with a 6-digit code on there that they'll send you that in the mail. They're going to either text you or they'll call you. That's it. Yep. That's good. NCC Creations, you on top of it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You really helping them for real. Like seriously. And so they're going to verify your business. Once your business has been verified within 48 hours, it pops up on Google just like that. And you can have people leave you reviews. So here's a hack. Make sure you have everybody, all your friends and family members go on Google, hit their review and leave you a 5-star review and say something nice about your business. Because then this will happen. If you're a hairstylist or you whatever, and somebody type that in your area, you're going to pop up on Google. Yep, you're going to pop up. So when you go and ask business to do business with you, they need to be able to search you on Google and find your business with good reviews, right? This is called credibility. Then here's where we get into start establishing and formulating credit for our business, because as a business owner, like when you start your business, like there is no credit for the business, right? Like the business doesn't have any like credit established. So the way for us to establish credit is we have to do 3 things. We have to monitor credit. We have to build the credit with net 30. We have to build the credit with business trade lines. So the way you monitor your business credit, like Credit Karma or Experian or TransUnion account that you guys may have, the way that you monitor that is you got to go and create you a NAV account, NAV.com. Go to NAV and create your account. When you set up your account, they're going to try to sell you some kind of credit. They're going to try to get you to, they'd be like trying to get you to do loans. Don't do none of that because your business is not ready for that. They're going to be trying to call you. They super aggressive with trying to get you to take out loans and stuff. Don't do none of that. Establish the business and business credit first, right? So after you create a NAV account, then you got to establish net 30s, right? So your net 30s is, and a lot of people here, any of my business on the drop some net 30s in the comments that people should be getting at least 3. You need to add at least 3 net 30s to your account. There we go. Come on. Uline, Quill. What's the other one? Come on. Main. What's the other third main one? Granger. There you go. Yep. You can do shirt seats. There's a lot of Crown Supply. There's a lot of net 30s you can get. You want to at least add 3 of those. You want to call them up and say, hey, y'all want us to create a business account. I want you to invoice me. I want to order at least $50 in items today. Soon as you order that $50 in items and they invoice you, they're not going to take a debit or credit card payment because you said invoice me. You creating a business account. They're going to create your account, give you $1,000 line of credit. They're going to send your items out. Soon as you get them items, pay it immediately. The sooner you pay it, the better that it looks on your business credit profile, the faster that we can get your paydex score populated. This is what people talk about Dun & Bradstreet, right? Because with business credit, you got 3 major players. It's just like your personal. On person, you got Experian, you got Equifax, you got TransUnion, right? So in business, just to remove the T and put the D. So you got Experian, Equifax, you got Dun & Bradstreet, right? And with Dun & Bradstreet, your Dun & Bradstreet is the major player in regards to business credit. That is the credit score that lenders are looking at to determine your business credit worthiness. Whether they should lend you money or let you put cards and stuff like that in your business name, right? And that needs to be an 80 plus. And just so that way I can give you guys a little, your Dun & Bradstreet score is considered a paydex score. It's the same thing, right? Do you need a Dun number for net 30s? No. So your Dun & Bradstreet is that's your business credit score. That's one of your business credit scores, like Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion on your personal, right? So your net 30s is like your credit accounts. It's like going to buy a car. It's like getting some furniture and financing it. That's the net 30s is a line of, it's like a credit account that you're paying on to establish business credit for your actual company, if that makes sense, right? That's what that is. So once you got them 3 in place, now you need to get some business trade lines added, right? So it's different than personal. With personal, you can get a certain amount, and you can like purchase years. Whereas with business trade lines, these are new accounts to help you just establish the business, right? To establish some form of business credit for the business. So business trade lines, you guys can you actually want to add NAV boost. So when you create your NAV account, make sure you add NAV boost as well. That's a business trade line account, and that's to help your business build credit, right? You can actually go, you can get Credit Strong. So Credit Strong has personal, and then they also have business too, right? So when you go on the Credit Strong website, there's a tab that says business. Click the business, then you sign up for an account, and they're going to allow you to pay monthly to establish a line of credit through Credit Strong, right? Yep. See, NCC, girl, you on it. You ain't playing around. I think that's a young lady. I can't see the picture. But yeah, you on top of it. You also can go to Red Spectrum, red like the color, and then Spectrum, right? That's another line of credit. They normally start you up at like $2,500. You can go to eCredible. Incredible will give you a line of credit. And so from a pricing perspective, NAV Boost is like $39.99 a month. Credit Strong, I think, is like between $99 and $100 a month, $115 a month, give or take, depending on which plan you choose with them. Red Spectrum is $59 a month. And then Incredible is $99 a month. So you can add those four and then additional 3 to 4 net 30s. And this is going to help you build business and establish business credit literally within like 90 days. So as you're paying on these business trade line accounts and you establish that line of credit with those net 30s, literally within 90 days, you're going to have a payday score of at minimum of 75. Like once you get to that 75, 80, and 80 plus, literally when I tell you this, like once you get to that 80, like you could go and put anything in your business name. Especially if you got a good personal credit score, like that 680 and everything that we was talking about, a pretty decent credit profile. Everybody in this room could go to your car lot next time you purchase a car. Or once you get an 80 plus, this is what I need everybody to do. Once you get to an 80 plus on your payday score, this is what I need you to do. I need you to call your local credit union. I need you to open up a business and a personal account with them. I need you to apply for an auto loan and get your car refinanced through that credit union and put it in your business name. Either that, if you don't want to do that, you need to go to your local car lot and say, hey, yo, I got a car. I'm looking to refinance it. And I want to put it in my business name and let them help you. The reason why you want to do that is because you want to alleviate your what's called debt to income ratio. There are a lot of people on this line right now where you did it backwards. You went and got your dream car, or you went and got that very nice, expensive, fancy car that you always wanted. But then what it did was it put you in a position where now you can't go get in your house because now your debt to income ratio is upside down. Whereas if you go and get that car out of your personal name and you no longer are the personal benefactor of paying the note and responsible for that on paper, and you move that to your business name, now all they see is income and you can get anything you want in life. You can get anything you want in life. Is this making sense to anybody? Am I helping somebody today? I want to make sure y'all with me. Okay, good. She got excited. Oh, all right. Look, but this is a concept. Y'all ever heard Jay-Z say, I'm a businessman, but I'm a businessman, right? Let me help y'all understand what the man was saying. And so I had to catch that, and I live my life by that. Like, if you was to pull my credit report, I don't have, like, there's nothing on my credit report. Like if you literally, let me see if I can pull my, let me see if I can pull my credit report. Like I don't really have nothing on my credit report. Like everything is in my business name. Let me see, like literally, I'm gonna try to see if I can log into like just my Credit Karma real quick here. Y'all see it's logging in. Let me see if I can pull and see if I can show y'all like my accounts. Let me just see really quick. I want to just see. I know this wasn't a part of the deal, but I just want to kind of show y'all how this looks. Let me see here. If I can show y'all. Let me see. Look, I'm at view all accounts. Let me see if I view all accounts. This is super impromptu. I promise I wasn't planning on doing this. All right, so look, you can see all of the lines of credit that I got, right? These are all like the credit cards that I got, right? These are my credit cards. So let me see if I go down to auto loans. Look at this, look, listen, let me tell y'all, let me help y'all understand the type of guy that I am. My preacher taught me to keep it hot, humble, open, and transparent. I make a ton of cash, but I'm super humble. I make mistakes, so I'm super open so I can help you guys. And I'm super transparent because I want you to know like exactly who I am and what I got going on. And I'd like to show receipts because I don't lie about nothing. But look at this auto loans and look at this home loans. Y'all see those say 0, right? Now, if it wasn't dark outside, I could literally show you, two very expensive cars sitting in my driveway, but those are not in my name. Those are my business name. Did I miss somebody? Like I don't assume the financial debt and responsibility on paper. So when I go somewhere and I want something, they see that very good, sexy credit score. They see nothing but income and they don't see no liability. So they say, yo, what do you want? How many would you like? And when do you want it back? That's what they say to me. Would you like a glass of water? Would you like some champagne? Like when my wife love it. She loved going places. She like, yo, are we going outside today? Are we outside today, husband? We outside? Okay. Come on, let's go. Because she know that like we operate at a high level. Like we move different. Like you're not gonna park my car in the back, bro. You're gonna park my car in the front right here. And like you're gonna treat me with some respect. I demand respect. You see, like y'all understand what I'm saying? Like y'all got to move different. Like let me see if I can let me see. Look, watch it. Look at this, y'all. Watch this. Look at the dates on this stuff. 2021, auto loan from 2021, transferred into the business name. 2018, 2016, 2013. This is real stuff. Watch this. Look, let me show you these houses. Watch this. Look at this. Watch this. Look, yeah, this is gonna blow y'all mind. It's a mortgage for 2019, 2021, and 2022. Look at this. Look at these mortgages. Closed. Business name. Who doing that? Who doing that? Oh, house with an S. Right. Houses. This is real though. Y'all are looking at credit. If you start following me today on Instagram and Facebook, and you see me go out the country, you see me somewhere eating fancy, you see me driving a nice car, that's called credit. Cash didn't get that. Now, I have to make money to pay for that stuff, but I leverage my credit to get it today and get it right now. Who wants to go out and spend $1 million for a house? Even if you got $1 million saved, does it make sense if you have $1 million saved right now to go buy $1 million house, actually get them your $1 million? No, loan me the money and I'll pay you back. No, I'm going to keep my money. You know what I mean? Nikki says I got her stuck. She can't leave work. Yeah, girl, don't get off that Wi-Fi signal. It's spicy in here, and we just get started. Because listen, the captain gave me 2 hours, and so I'm not gonna go over my time because I'm gonna get into walking y'all through this application real quick. But yeah, Nancy, you gotta get with the program, girl. Come on. She need a whole do-over. The reality is this: once you can identify that you're getting information that you know that you need to be exposed to, just grab hold and don't let go. Like I literally, look, I'm telling y'all this. I told Shanon, I said, listen, Shanon, I said, you need to create a program that, people can really like that they can tap into and just grab hold of you and just have you for a long time. I said, because you really are, you are the community, girl. Like you are it. Like, and people and you have y'all, you ever met somebody I know y'all got this feeling about Shanon. Like she just make me feel like, oh, dude, we're gonna be friends forever. Like I ain't letting you go. You're an amazing person, and you're helping people become amazing. Like that's the kind of leader that's the kind of person that y'all tapped into. Whether she's already a coach or a mentor or leader to you right now, or she's not that just yet. Trust me when I tell you, you want to get with this girl. And I told her, I said, listen, girl, get your program together. Like you gotta get the program together in regards to teaching people, giving people that, you already teaching people, but I'm talking about start that ultimate program. And she's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna start my ultimate program. Be honest. If Shanon had an ultimate program that you guys can tap into, would y'all invest in yourself? Seriously. Knowing what she do and knowing the stuff that I just taught y'all today, would you make that investment? Because it's an investment in you. It ain't gonna make her no difference. She already winning. She already where she out. She just want to just help people. You know what I mean? See, there you go. So Shanon, they said yeah. So gotta get your program, girl. Come on, girl. All right, so here we go. Let's keep moving. All right, so this is what we're gonna do today, y'all. This is what we're gonna do today. Write these banks down. Shanon, this is your program. You ain't got to raise your hand for me. This your program. What's up? You got what you want to say? She got her hand raised. You girl, this your show. What's up? Talk to us. All right, cool. What's up, Shanon? Come on, you want to talk? I think I. Okay, I think I can hear you a little bit.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, come on.
It's funny you say that. It's so funny that you say that because I've been talking to everyone about starting this mentorship program.
That's good. That's good.
This is all, like, I promise, this is all coming full circle. Dion, you are blessing us right now with this information. And for you to say what you just said right now just really hits home for me because I talked with my mentor Neo our mentor Neo and our mentor Myron. And we sat down and came up with the idea of how much I should be charging to do just a 60-day accelerator.
Nice.
60 days where I literally take someone's business, look over it, and make sure that we have weekly meetings. And the whole objective is to boost the business as great as possible within a short time span so that people get quick results, they're excited, and they keep up the momentum, right?
Yep.
So when I initially said, okay, I'm going to do this program for 5K, I already got the 5K program filled up.
Oh,
yeah. Amount of people, right.
That's
so they were like, well, it's because you priced it too low. So it's a 15K program, right? So, and I got the 5K program filled up without even advertising it. It was like
nice.
People heard me say it. They heard me say it, and they were like, you know what, Shanon? Before you really offer this thing, you think I could go ahead and get in and get in this slot? Because I already know it's not going to be 5K for long.
Right.
So literally, I have a 15K program. I put it up on the website. I haven't actually advertised it yet. So that's why I say it's funny that you say that.
Gotcha.
It is literally in the works.
Gotcha.
It's available. If people want it, it's available.
Gotcha.
But okay. I'm gonna let you carry on, Dia. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was feeling it when you said that. It hit my heart.
Hey, look, don't worry about it. Look, when I get done, since it's on your heart, we're gonna have to circle back to that wagon. Okay, we're gonna have to circle back. And I'm pretty sure the people probably want to hear a little bit more. Y'all, let her know. Do y'all want to put circle back just in case if we need to bring that conversation back up when we get off this phone call there? Y'all let me know. Somebody said, do you take Zazzle? Hey, I ain't mad at that. That's a good option, especially put me on a payment plan. Like, let me get in now and let me make these payments. I ain't mad at you. All right, cool. So here we go.
Like I'm literally driving right here in the car. I didn't know y'all can see me. So if we let's let Dion finish his presentation because it's so great. And what I really wanted to bring Dion on for, and Dion, are you getting ready to do that part of the presentation right now?
Yeah. So I'm gonna just kind of try to take him through a little brief walkthrough real quick. Yep.
Okay, so is this the part that I need to make only for the VIP, or you let me know when I need to cut off the YouTube people?
Oh, we got YouTube people in here too?
Yeah.
Oh wow, how many people on YouTube are here?
You shining, baby.
I didn't know YouTube was there. How many people on YouTube?
Let me see what I can see on YouTube right now. It's not refreshing. I think right now it's about at least 40 people on YouTube right now watching for the free ski. So, but I told the people on YouTube, I told my YouTube babies that that part of what's going on right now that you are doing exclusively for us. Gotcha. So that part we're gonna keep in the VIP. Okay, Charity said it's 25 on YouTube right now watching.
All right, cool, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna take the next 10 minutes here and just kind of briefly walk them through. Okay. Application. I'm not, just so y'all know, I'm not going to fill it out, but I'm going to explain the questions to you guys. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Do you guys do you want me? Because the last part was what I was going to do was just kind of, I want you guys to feel comfortable when you're applying for like this money, because I think that there's like the transition between like actually completing the application and going through the process. A lot of people get afraid of that. Like, do you guys want me to kind of like walk you through and kind of explain like some of the questions? Okay, cool. They said yes. All right, good. That's good. That's cool. I got you. So this is what we're gonna do. I want everybody to if at the very bare minimum, if you got like write down these banks, because these are gonna be really good banks that you guys are gonna want to use futuristically in order to get you guys some funding for your business. And that's normally like what the type of money that they give out. I got some other banks too that I got a whole list of banks, but you go like these are some pretty good easy banks. But if anybody on here that's on YouTube, or if you on this call, and let's just say at the very bare minimum, you got like a 626, like right around that 620, 650 credit score higher, you can go to fnbo.com. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, I'm going to go here real quick on my laptop. I'm going to keep my screen shared here. Just go to fnbo.com, and I'm going to walk you guys through like the application process. Okay. So let me bring this down here. And I'm going to kind of just like briefly explain like the application and how this stuff is working. Okay. Hopefully, all right, here we go. So let's go to fnbo.com. And then, so when you go into like different lenders and different banks, obviously they all will offer you personal credit cards and personal lines of credit. We already know that. But what we want to do is we want to tap into the business side. So I want everybody here to be comfortable when you go to these banking websites to like be comfortable hitting the business tab and applying for business lines of credit. Okay. Somebody type business in the chat, because we got to get comfortable like as business owners, like literally like we business owners, right? 68069. All right, 68069. All right, so click this business icon, right? And then on the business icon, you're gonna see credit cards. Tap that. And hopefully you guys are walking along with me. And then right here where it says pre-qualify, see the good thing that I like about FNBO, which is First National Bank of Omaha, they allow you to pre-qualify yourself. So they'll let you know if you're going to get approved for something before you actually move ahead, right? So click on pre-qualify, and then they're going to ask you for a zip code. So now this is what I would say. This bank right here, because people like myself and other very good financial literacy teachers, what we've been doing is like our whole thing is like we study the financial banking institutions that are very lenient, and they're giving out a lot of money to individuals and small business owners. And so FNBO is one of those banks. And so what they've recently done based upon an influx of applications, because like if this was like last month, they wouldn't even let people apply. You had to like get on a wait list. And so what they're doing now is they've been like trying to be particular about who they taking. And so now they've been taking clients based upon geographical location. So in order to get past the zip code screen, you got to actually type in Omaha zip code, right? Which is 68, I think it was 680. Let me double check. 6809. 68069. All right. 68069. So put in that zip code, and mind you, this zip code is just not like a random zip code. This is considered one of the most wealthiest zip codes in Omaha, because again, we want to better our chances of approval, right? So once we get past this screen, it's going to come to a screen where it's going to ask us to put in like our basic information, right? So let me let this load up. So here you go. So listen, it says right here, it says you can see if you pre-qualify in a little as 30 seconds, right? So this is what I'm going to do, just for personal purposes and security purposes. I'm going to literally like fill this out, and I'm going to pause my share, right? So let me know, Shannon, if you can see me typing or not. So that way I can know if my screen is paused. Can you see me typing, Shannon? Or no? Or Coretta, if you can let me know. All right, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm just going to fill this out. So while I'm filling this out, I want you guys to fill yours out too as well, okay? So literally just go through, if you filling this out, just literally like put in information to make sure, just to kind of go through the pre-qualification process, right? So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna just put in all my basic information. Right. And then once we get down to the bottom, it's gonna ask you like, are you doing this for an individual, or are you doing this for a business? And so inside of that, you wanna actually click small business, right? And so the reason being is because we wanna apply for a small business line of credit. All right, let's see. If for some odd reason, like let's just say if they don't like pre-qualify you, sometimes you go back in, sometimes their system be acting like weird, like janky and stuff. So don't let that alarm. Just try to go back in and reapply too. And then once they ask you for like your small business name, just put your business legal name. Let's see. And some of your business name is gonna be like too long, and that's okay too. Just kind of go past that. Like you can kind of like, it's okay to have like your business like abbreviated, like it ain't like that big of a deal, right? All right, so I'm going to I think I can start resume sharing screen, right? All right, so they're approving for some, to me, because I know that they normally give out 15,000. I'm not happy with 7,800. So that means I need to reevaluate my credit profile. But $7,800, right? Now, did anybody else get pre-qualified for any money? Anybody else? Just let us know in the chat. Yes, no. If yes, what was the amount you got pre-qualified? Latrice, what did you get? How much you get it qualified for? Put them now. 13,700. Congratulations. Kyrul, if you want, you can try to you could try with the freeze just to see what happens. You can try with the freeze. Right. Yeah, you can try with the freeze on there, just see what happens. And I want to just wait on a couple more people before we actually proceed, so that way you guys can no, just use your address. Once you get past the zip code part, just use your address, whatever your real true address is. Right. And so before I move forward, I want to just kind of get a few people on the same page with me, so that way I can kind of walk you guys through just like one more minute. And literally, like I'm about to wrap up literally like probably like 5 or 10 minutes, so you guys will be good. Yes, use your business address. Yep. If you don't have a business address, that's fine. Put your personal address. That's fine. Because remember, this is just a pre-qual. Like you're not obligated to proceed and move forward and submit a full application and get a hard inquiry. This is just a soft inquiry. This is a pre-qualification. So they just basically going off your name and your social just to see what you and your business will pre-qualify for. Yep. All right, so for annual income, you can put your business projected annual income. For you as an individual, what you expect to make within your business, for your business pay you. And then once we get into the application, that's a very good question. Anytime you see income for your business, that's always projected income. What do you feel like your business is going to make within the next 12 to 24 months? So if that's 100,000, if it's $250,000, if it's 500,000, that's on you, because they don't go back and they don't like check your income. This is all stated income. And on stated income, especially on a business application, that means that you can state whatever the income you feel like your business is going to be projected to make. Yeah, that's a really good question. I'm glad you asked it. I was actually going to get into that in the application part, because that's one question that trips people up. So as you guys are asking questions, this is really good, because this is actually the question that most people will have when they're doing their credit application. Anybody on YouTube, since I know we got YouTube here now, anybody on YouTube that got approved? If you did, just put yes and put how much you got approved for. Anybody else in here get approved? And this is literally, remember, this is literally, you can your business could be greener than a blade of grass. And literally, just by you personally guaranteeing your business with a good credit profile, you can get approved for lines of credit. Right? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue. So as you guys, if we get any more approvals, just put the amount that you got approved for, and that way we can just kind of congratulate you too. So at this point, once you see the screen, you can just go ahead and hit continue. Now I'm going to pause it just to make sure, just to see, because I forget what the next screen is in regards to what information they show on the next screen. So as you're going through it, she's, oh man, $20,000 approval. Congratulations. That's what's up. Woo, that's a big one. And then here's the cool part too. If you get approved on the business side, you can go back out and then see what they pre-qualify you on the personal side. Normally the pre-qualification on the personal side is normally like a little bit less, but that means that for NCC Creations, you got 20,000 on the business, you might get 15 to 20,000 on your personal too. So that's really, really good. Congratulations. Sandra, if it's saying not available in your area, you got to put in the zip code of Omaha, which is this one. Let me bring it back up for you. You got to put in 68069 as the zip code in order to actually, hold on, wait, let me go back up. You got to put in this zip code right here. If it's not showing sound, you got to put in this zip code 68069 in order to bring up the application to try to apply and see what you pre-qualify for. There you go. Thank you, Coretta. All right, so let me just double check and see. All right, so here, like, let's go to this part. Here we go. All right, so for company information, obviously, you know, this should be your company information right here. Tax ID number is obviously going to be your company EIN number, right? Don't worry about it, Samantha. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. We'll get you there. We're gonna work on it. That's why I'm here. I'm here to add the value and show you, show you guys how to get that done, right? And then obviously the company, if you want like a different company name displayed on the card, you can actually type in the company name that you want displayed on the card if you want something different, right? Put in a company phone number. So this should be your 800 number that you may have. Company email address. Don't worry about it, Marquita. We're gonna get you there. We got you. We're gonna hold you down. Company email address right here, company physical address. So if you have your business address already set up, this is where you want your business address to go, right? Even if it's like a apartment number or something like that, you can put all that there, like an office number, you put that there for line 2. City, state, and zip code is easy. Company mailing address. Now this is very, very critical because when you're getting lines of credit or credit cards, especially if you got something that's going to come to you, then you want to make sure that your company mailing address, now that could be your physical home address. That's not against the rules. That's good because that way you having all of the mail come to your house as opposed to going to, let's just say, a virtual address or address that you would never go and see the front door of, okay? So for a mailing address, have everything show as your personal address so that way all of the mail comes to you. Gross revenue. For here, they got it pretty simple. You can put $1 million or less or greater than $1 million, which is pretty cool. You don't have to put in a number, but remember, your gross annual revenue for your company should be projected income. Don't say 0, I'm not making no money and I'm just getting started. Don't worry about that. Put down, what do you feel like or what do you think your business is going to make? If you have a bank and you have an account balance, normally this is good to put. So even if it's just your personal account, you can put Chase. And if you got $5,000 in your account, put 5,000, put 10,000. That's not going to kill you from being able to get pre-qualified. If you don't have any bank contact information, just put NA and put all zeros or put the actual name of your Chase phone number. If you want to just look up Chase 800 number, put Chase 800 number if you got Chase. Company legal structure. This is good. So the legal structure, obviously, for most individuals, is going to be limited liability company, right? And then you're going to pick a year you started in business. Let's just say somebody was 2020. Industry type. So now you get to go here. You got to pick what type of business you actually have, right? So maybe if you're doing a t-shirt business or something like that, you might put, let's see, art, entertainment, and recreation. Boom. Sub industry type. Let's say other amusement and recreation industries. And then category, we're going to put all other. So we don't have, just understand and know that when you're filling out this part for legal information structure, this is just trying to figure out what business you do, but then also too, this is like big for tax purposes too. So, but it doesn't have to be 100% on point. So you just want to get as close as you can to the type of business that you're actually running, okay? Then, shoot, this won't let me go. Now, to be honest, the next screen, based upon I know this application, you see where this says representative, right? So now the next screen is basically them asking about the person who is in charge of the business. So normally when you're doing business accounts, the representative is normally the individual. And so the question that they're going to ask is they're going to say like, okay, well, who has the responsibility of the business? Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see if I can type some in and just see if I can get bypass this. Let me see if I can get to the next screen real quick. If this is not a hassle. If I can just put anything in here, simply let me proceed. Company email address. I'm just making some stuff up, y'all, so that way I can see it. Because I didn't want to like have this stuff like, oh man, congratulations, approved for 7,800. That's what's up. Congratulations. I didn't want to have like screenshots. I really wanted to give it to you guys like real live, right? Let's say 8009 Charles Lane. Let's say Georgia. Since I'm a Georgia person now, right? So I said city. Let's go Atlanta. So now just keep in mind that like if you guys decide to accept these offers, and you go ahead, you do the complete application, it will end up being a hard inquiry on your credit profile. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yeah, she said she only got 7,800. If you would apply to Capital One or somebody like that, they wouldn't have gave you no 7,800. They would have said, here, take this $500 in. We'll see you later, right? So let me just click this just so I can proceed. But this is good when you bank, you trying to get with a bank who actually really going like look out for you, right? Because most people, they don't get the funds because they go on to banks that is they go on to banks that's not giving out money. They just stingy with their money, right? So let's see if I can get this to go to the next screen. All right, so the next screen, I'll stop sharing, but the next screen does have my information on it because I am the representative. And then let me see if I can, and that was pretty much it. No, that was it. And this is the last section. So let me show y'all this last section real quick. Let me show y'all this really quick here. All right, so in this last section, all it does is when you're doing business, they ask you for like, do you want to sign any employee card? So it's up to you if you want to. If you want to like, oh, congratulations, Nancy, 3,500. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, keep in mind, this card, this is a really, really good card because you get 2% cash back on all purchases, which is very, very good for spending, right? And then also, too, it's a 0% APR for the first 12 months. So you got 3,500. Other banks won't give you that. Go try to pre-qualify for Capital One and see what they give you. Go try to pre-qualify for any other real like major bank, Chase. More likely, they probably if they don't decline, they're not going to give that type of limit. Like I'm giving you guys banks that give high limits on a regular and like normal basis because they're trying to compete with the bigger banks because these are smaller institutions, right? But in this section, you can add an employee card if you want to, or you can do a balance transfer. And then essentially all you're doing is at that point, you're going down to the bottom, you just submit an application to agree for them to run a hard inquiry on your credit profile to determine whether they're going to ultimately and truly approve you or not, okay? So that's pretty much it. I just want to wrap up by definitely telling everybody, man, it was a pleasure being here with you guys. Man, like, I'm just glad that I could come into the community and I can help, Shanon serve you guys and just be, just really, really like from the front end, show you guys what ultimate leadership looks like. Hopefully you guys felt like this information was beneficial and it was valuable. If you feel like if it was valuable, yeah, there y'all go. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And it, man, look, Shanon put this together. She was the one who put it together. She did an amazing job. And I'm hoping that maybe she may, maybe Shanon, you going, like they said, circle back to your mentorship program. So this is what I'll be willing to do. And Shanon does not know this, but if Shanon is willing to open up her program today, maybe to at least a select few of y'all, at least a few of y'all, right? Like it's like 20-some people on YouTube, and it's like 56 people here. Like if she opened up to at least maybe 5, maybe 10 of y'all, if she's willing to do that, look, I'll give y'all my 30-day program. I got a 30-day program where I teach everything financial literacy, like show you how to like get to the like crazy bag. If y'all thought today was good, like when I say like my program is really like over the top, it's crazy. It's like crazy good, like Shanon's program, right? So if she's willing to do it, I'm just telling y'all right here, right now, I will give everybody who takes advantage of her program. If she opens it up today, I will gift y'all my program. That's what I'm going to do. That's the least I could do, right? That's the least I could do. Come on, Shanon. Come on. You circle that wagon, girl, because they said that they want to hear from you. And listen, listen. I'm giving like my program is like it's only a very respectable price, but I'm going to gift it. So whatever she say her program is, y'all ain't got to pay that extra.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, so wait a minute. You're talking about the program that I just paid $5,000 for.
Yep. The program that you listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all what she did.
For me and Walter.
Yes.
You're gonna give them a program just if they do my program.
Yes. So I got a $5,000 30-day program Shannon bought that, and she paid for Walter. So she invested 10K to get into my program. And she's currently in my program now. That's amazing leadership, y'all. And we got the same mentor. And just for her, if she opens that up, I'm going to give whoever take advantage of her program, I'm going to give y'all my program too.
So Dion, just like you couldn't, so you put me on the spot basically, but this is good. This is great because I remember last time you would not let me do you up. So I'll do this. If you're going to, well, not if, you're going to, you said it's set in stone. If I open up the program tonight, dang. Yeah, all right. Well, I will open if it gives people that opportunity because Dion, I literally, the only day of the class that I missed is when I had to teach class that Wednesday. And I tell you, I was glued to the screen with information. If y'all thought this was information, his 30-day program is mind-blowing. There was someone in the class, a strong, intelligent male that was crying in class about how helpful this information is and how much this is needed in our community and how much of a blessing that we are to the communities, especially Dion doing this in the financial space, because nobody's trying to give us this game. Not at this rate, not at this level. I promise you that. So Dion, if you're going to do that, then I'm going to take $5,000 off my program and it'll be a 10K program instead of 15K program. But only, listen, that's only for the people who are here in this challenge. Anybody that's not in the challenge, it's first of all, it's only for the VIP folks. Because
well, listen, it's like 70 some people here, so I know you can't take everybody. So how many people you going to allow to take advantage right now?
My initial program, I don't want any more than 10 people initially.
Gotcha.
It's part of it because I really want to, I want to bring y'all on YouTube. I want to show y'all that y'all can make this money. I want to show you that the 10K investment, that you can make this back easily in 90 days. Oh, yeah. And this is what I'll do. So it's a 60-day program. I will make it a 90-day program just so that you get my attention for an extra 30 days.
Wow.
So yeah, you're not gonna do me up, Dion. You cannot. No.
So how can they get in there? Because I know somebody like, yo, like where do I?
Hold on. Let me. Dang. So Dion, I might get you. You might get me in trouble because I just talked to Neo about changing this, and he was like, nope, Shannon. Yep. Hold on a second.
Hey, we're going to invest into the people. Do you need me to stop sharing so you can share?
Will it let me share the screen on? Let me see if it'll let me share screen on here. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick so that way if you need to share whatever, you got it. All right, cool.
It might not let me share screen on here.
If this is good, come on, y'all. Let us know in the comments. Let us know. Because I promise, man, I just want to be
Dion, you do me a favor.
Yeah.
Pull up, do your screen share since you're because we're still I'm rushing on the way back. I'm so excited about all the stuff that I learned. I was supposed to stay in paradise for another 24 hours, and I was like, no, I got to get home. I got to put this stuff to work. I got to get to the.
Where do I go?
I'm on. All right, go to innateacademy.com, and then while you're doing that, I'm gonna go on my phone on the back end, and I'm gonna change the price. Hold on.
I think I spelled it right. I think I did.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so and you'll have to let me know when the price changes if it's changing there.
Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So where do I go to see that particular program at?
You're gonna scroll down where it says the premium mentorship, I think. All right, so
business building.
I'm on the back end right now.
Okay, so I see.
It's a 60-day accelerator. So now I'm gonna have to change that to 90-day accelerator. But for right now, it says 60 days because it's 60 days. I told you I would change it. So 60 days for 15K. Let me edit it. Let me edit the price.
But y'all see the prices right here. So she's saying she taking. Y'all gonna have her.
You do see it? You see it right now?
Yeah. I see it. It says 60 days, 15K. So. And then it say 3 payments of 5,500. So then let me know once you change it, and that way they can I'll refresh it on my end so that way they can see it too.
So I'm either gonna make 9997. I don't know what it is about these 9s and these 7s, but it's something magical about them.
Yep, and then Miss Erica dropped the link. She dropped the link to it, I guess, in the chat too. So that way, once you change it, they'll be able to go and they can make an investment. I want while you're doing that on the back end, I just want to let everybody know, like, I want to go over two things with you guys. First thing is I want to help you guys understanding that it's not a coincidence that me and Shannon like are here today and we helping you guys and we're talking to you guys and we're pouring into you guys from a community perspective. And the reason why we're able to collaborate and work together is because we end up meeting like 3 weeks ago at our mentors event. And we both have a one similar mentor, because she got other mentors, I got other mentors, but one of our mentors is Nehemiah Davis. And we met each other at an event, and we're both a part of Nehemiah's program, and Nehemiah's 1-year program is $75,000. And so that's the kind of investment that we made in ourselves. But the investment that we made into ourselves, it wasn't about Nehemiah, it was about us as individuals making a decision that we was going to invest in ourselves, into our education, our financial literacy, invest into us as business owners. Because if you don't put into something, you can't get anything out. Like most people, they want to make 6 figures a year, they want to make 6 figures a month, and they want to live a lifestyle of other people that they're looking at. But you can't make that if you didn't put nothing in. And not all of the time that you could just only put work in. You got to make some type of financial investment as well, because you got to get yourself around people and you got to get yourself into rooms that have the information that changes your financial compensation. Like you can't say, oh, well, I'm just going to work hard and I'm just going to work my way to the top. It don't always quite just work that way where you just going to just work your way to the top. You need information. You need guidance. You need a mentor. A mentor is like a GPS. A mentor is somebody who has been where you at and they know where you're trying to go. And they got the exact directions on how you need to get there safely. Nobody in this chat will drive from where they currently located at 1,000 miles away without a GPS. Am I lying? If y'all agree with me, put yes in the comments. Because what a GPS does is a GPS says, hey, you're right here. You're trying to get 1,000 miles away. And this is the route that you need to take. And guess what the route we normally take? Y'all tell me, what route do you normally choose when the GPS come up and they give you 2-3 routes? Which route do you normally take? Which one? Somebody said easy. Okay, that's true. We take an easy route. We take the shortest route. We take the quickest and the fastest route. A GPS is no different than a mentor is no different than a GPS. They say, oh, okay, so you're still working a job. You want to become a full-time entrepreneur. You want to make 6 figures a year. I know where you've been. I've been there. This is what you're going to have to do. You got to do A, B, and C, X, Y, and Z on a day-to-day basis in order to get the results that you want to get, to hit the goals that you got in place to be able to mimic the results that I got. Like they give you the roadmap. But the reality is that if they're a business owner and they're trying to run business, that's not something that you could just get for free. That takes time, energy, and effort, and time is money. So you got to make that investment to get that person to get in front of you every single day to make that type of investment into you as well. Fair exchange, if there's a fair exchange, there's no robbery, right? There's no robbery if there's a fair exchange. So you're going to have to literally make a decision like today, right here, right now, where you got 2 amazing people in front of you saying, hey, yo, not only am I going to give you my program, and my program is I'm teaching everything: personal credit, business credit, like business funding, manufacturer spending. Manufacturer spending is a concept where I teach you how to literally take your credit cards and all these people that got approved, you ain't got to spend not $1 and go into no debt, and you turn your credit cards into an asset instead of a liability. I'm going to teach you how to create passive income with a credit card. If you like designer clothes, I teach you how to literally get designer clothes for free and not pay for it. I'll show you how to take trips, get free flights, free hotels, free restaurants. This is a lifestyle that y'all want. Y'all need it. Y'all got to have it. But you got to realize it's an investment. Let me ask somebody a question. Let me ask you a question, guys. If I told you that if you gave me $1, I would give you $10, would you agree with that? Yes or no? Would you make that exchange? If you gave me $1 and I gave you 10 back, is that a deal? Okay, cool. What about if you gave me $10 and I gave you 100 back? Is that a deal? Just let me know. Y'all, just let me know. Okay. Everybody keeps saying yes. Okay, what about if you gave me $100, I gave you 1,000 back? Is that a deal? Okay, they said it's a steal. Yeah, you are stealing. Yeah, it's 10x. Okay, what about if you gave me $10,000 and I gave you $100,000 back? Would that be a deal? Guys, I just explained mentorship. I just explained her program. And not only do you get her program for 10K and you get her for 90 days, you get my program, my 30-day program, which is 5K program, you get that complimentary. Somebody do me a favor, put one play in the chat. One play. Everybody in this room, somebody in this room, everybody in this room is just one play away from making a decision that changes your life for you and your family forever. But you got to make that decision. We can't make it for you. It's your call. If I was on the other side of the fence, I would exchange that 10,000 for 100,000. Y'all said, yeah, it's a steal. It's a no-brainer. That's what mentorship is. You make an investment into yourself, into your future. In exchange, you get valuable information that as long as you execute on it, you go and you make yourself 6 figures for the year. I gave Nehemiah Davis' program at 75K. We both gave him that. We invested that into ourselves, right? And now you look at I'm a few months into his program and I'm doing $100,000 months. Where's like,
dude,
the value is there. Price is only issue in the absence of value. So why look at the cost that it's going to cost you to get into the program? And why don't you start looking at how much is it going to cost you and cost your future and cost your family if you don't get into the program, if you don't make that investment? What is it going to really cost you? Another year in poverty? Another 2, 3, 4, 5 years in living a lifestyle that you don't want to live? Financially just trying to figure it out? No. You got to get into the room. You got to get around people that's going to pour into you, that's going to give you information and change your situation. Like, and you like, yo, like, nah, that piece right there, that's the piece that I needed. And as long as I go ahead and do it, I'm good forever. So that's my one piece. I just wanted to give somebody that because you literally have to be okay making that type of investment into yourself. And I know that some people have never made this type of investment, but these are the type of investments that you see all these entrepreneurs making. My mentor, he paid for $155,000 mentor. His mentor is $155,000, and he pays that consistently annually. And that's just one of the means that he pays.
Dion,
yep.
I just invested in that same mentor.
See?
So I just invested in that same mentor. That's over 200K in mentorship. Yeah.
And,
so when they're telling me what this is worth and how I should be structuring, and already in less than 30 days, I've seen stuff that I didn't know I could do. And it's because I have the right guidance. I have the right GPS now. And I'm not going to cheat myself out of what I know that not just that I'm worth, but how I can help people. And one of the best things that you can do to help people is to make sure that you charge them enough so you can give them quality time. I wasn't charging enough so I can give people quality time. And I know I have people in this group that can soar if I just pour it into them more concentrated. So that's my goal right now. This is like, Dion, you don't know what you've done to wake this up today, because this was not even supposed to be a conversation today. But listen, are you able to help do any type of funding right now?
Yeah, I see somebody in the chat. Yeah, I see somebody in the chat. So if anybody in here was like, hey, yo, like, you know, if you weren't able to just pay the whole 10K or 3 payments of $3,600, I definitely, if you can do that, try that option. I think that's like the in-house, like Klarna Zezel option on her website. If for some odd reason you guys, that's not within budget and you want to see if you can qualify for mentorship funding, then we have a partnership where I could potentially help you guys get mentorship funding to where you can go through lenders, and what they'll do is they'll qualify you for all the money up front, and then they'll allow you to pay them back over, you know, a time frame. So it'd be like payments as low as like $200, $300 a month. So that way you could just pay that back over time. And as you in the program, you're making money, then the money that you make inside of the program ends up paying for your mentorship as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, I know that my program coordinator is on the line as well. So if you can, I'm going to have her do this. I'm going to have her drop her number in the chat. Correct, if you can you drop your number in the chat? And then everybody who is interested in that option to potentially go ahead and see if you can qualify for mentorship funding, then send her a text message and just put mentorship funding. And then what she's going to do is she's going to get with you guys and she'll set up a time so that way she can talk to you guys. I know it's a little bit late. Some people it's a little bit later. Some people it's a little bit early, but what she'll do is she'll set up a time and she'll get all you guys on her calendar within the next literally like ASAP. So probably not tonight because I know it's a little bit later. We heard you guys for a little bit of time, but she's gonna work it out where if you're available tonight, she'll talk to you tonight and she'll talk about some options. But if not, first thing in the morning, she'll schedule you guys for first thing in the morning, starting as early as like 9 a.m. And she'll literally be calling all of you guys and getting you guys set up and pushing you through mentorship funding so that way you guys can qualify and get into Shanon's program. Okay.
That means a lot, and I appreciate that. And I know, like, I am actually learning through your program. I don't know if y'all know about Dion's program that y'all are getting for free with my program. So in Dion's program, he's teaching me how to basically be the bank, how to offer my own financing. And the only reason why I'm not offering it right now is because I'm never going to offer y'all something where I'm not 200% ready to do, right? So we're working together on this one so that literally I am learning from him. He is not afraid to teach me what he does. He is not afraid to lose anything because he knows what's for him is for him. And I am literally one of his students. And he is being so gracious to this says a lot. This says a lot about
I'm a student of you too. I'm learning a lot for you as well. If anybody here is going to text, Coretta, if you sent the text or you going to text, just put me in the comments. We want to see how many people are serious about their future, not just curious. We want to see who's serious. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, y'all ain't playing. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, the calendar, Coretta, you about to be busy tomorrow, girl.
This is surreal to me.
Y'all are amazing. Y'all are dead serious. Y'all say, listen, I'm not playing about my future. I love it. So do you need anything else from me before I go? Or you good?
Parker says I'm done with my 9 to 5. Hey. Dion, I don't think we can accept anything else from you. I mean, you done like Q and E said, you done gave the house away. I don't know.
Man.
Well, you do have houses, in the business. So I'm sure you got a few more you could give away. But yeah, you done gave the house away tonight. But you know what? I appreciate it so much, and I know that what you're doing is on the strength of knowing what can be done and what our community can really pull together if we just have the right information. Yeah. I'm so ecstatic to be able to do this with you as well. I cannot wait to be financing people and helping them finance their dreams, their equipment. This is going to get bigger. This is going to be so much bigger than just a mentorship. We are literally going to make sure that people can get the equipment that they need, that we can network, that we can build this community so that not everybody in a zip code has to have a large format printer. That's what we're doing in this community. We're going to make sure somebody in that zip code is at least financed, and you don't have to come out of pocket $50,000 for equipment. And we can actually have this network going. We can share resources. A part of this mentorship is so that you are a part of that circuit. You are a part of that network. So we got to get it building. We're building this infrastructure. I want y'all to be a part of it now because I didn't expect to make this offer, but today, there it is. If y'all ready for it, I'm ready for you. We're gonna hit this ground running. I have a couple of slots, people that can come with me to Vegas. Dion, you coming to Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'll be in Vegas with you. Yep.
All right, so Vegas 25th and 26th. I will be taking two of the people in my inner circle with me to help me. Basically, I have a booth that I'm doing a concept for, where we're making on-demand stuff for branding people at a convention in Las Vegas at it's the Mirage, right?
Yep.
MGM Mirage Hotel.
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Him 500. Who else is gonna be there, Dion? Mike Tyson is a guest speaker.
Everybody.
Magic Johnson is a guest speaker. I think we have some heavy hitters in the entrepreneurial space. Some of them which are in the program with Neo, and some of them in the program with Myron. Like Ash Cash is gonna be there. I don't know if y'all know all of these people. David Never Sleeps is his podcast. His whole team is gonna be there. Donnie Wiggins, all of these people who are literally making the name for entrepreneurs were never named like this unless it was someone like Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs are being named right now because of the impact that they're making in 6, 7, 8, 9-figure earners like Law. I got a chance to meet Law, and Law is making 9 figures. He's on scale to make $350 million this year. This year.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm in the room. I am in the room. I'm doing what my mentors say. I'm not touching them. Anything that they tell me to do feels foreign to me. It feels foreign to me because I feel like we should be doing things a certain way. But they said anything your mentor tells you to do that's counterintuitive, that's the thing you should be doing because it's against your natural way of doing things. Your natural way of doing things was the wrong GPS instructions. Hello.
Yeah.
Already this week, the week has not even ended, and they helped me earn an extra $20K this week. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you, the information is where it is, and we have to put ourselves in position to stop cheating ourselves out of something. I got 2 mentors at a time because I was like, you know what? I was gonna wait. I'm gonna budget. I'm gonna budget 1 mentor here, and then I'll wait a year, and I'll do Myron next year. I said no. I saw the difference in the mentors. They can help me in 2 different levels that I need help in.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally invested in them 2 weeks apart because I'm tired of delaying my success.
Yep.
I'm tired of delaying my success and not budgeting for my success.
Yes.
So I made it happen in already 20K within a freaking week.
Yes.
All right. I'm not questioning anything else. So when I tell y'all my mentor told me to do something, I'm saying, hey, coach said run the lap, I'm running the lap. Okay. Coach said do the push-ups, I'm doing the push-ups. That's it. No questions. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the people who have been where I want to go and are continually growing in that direction. So this is my way of taking that access to that information and disseminating it in our field, because nobody's doing this in our field, just to let you know. Yep. Nobody's doing this like we're doing this in our field. I know this for a fact. Because I'm in the room with these folks. They're like, oh my God, that information, that's so novel. You came up with that? Mm. Yeah, I mean, nobody else is doing it. That's what we do. Innate Academy, always innovating. That's what we do.
That's it.
So thank you, Dion. Listen, I am so grateful for your time tonight. This was way more than I even could have imagined. I know you were going to, blow everyone's mind. I knew that, but I didn't know it was going to be like this. So thank you so much. I'm sure we're going to have a good long conversation tomorrow. I know you had a long day today.
Yes.
But you know how we do. We're gonna be back on it tomorrow.
Definitely. So just make sure everybody that y'all send that text. We're gonna get you guys scheduled for calls, and we'll get you guys situated so that way we can get you guys into Shanon's program. Again, it was a pleasure to be here to share the stage with you, Miss Shannon. It was a pleasure to be here with all of you guys, and hopefully y'all added value to somebody today. I filled somebody up, and I made somebody make a decision that they normally wouldn't make. And they got out their comfort zone. And so again, like I said, as long as I can touch one person. So we're going to work with you guys to get you guys financed and get you guys into Shannon's program. So that way you can take advantage of my complimentary program as well, which is going to be amazing. So I look forward to serving you guys in the future. And again, it was a pleasure being here, Shannon. You guys have a wonderful evening. God bless y'all.
All right. Y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all dearly. Until next time. Bye. Good night, y'all.